Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and today we're going to do Melina's challenge that she had up last Thursday, I do believe. I am a day or so behind, but she did some little clips that you can clip on your journals, and they're little triangle clips. We've done something like that before, but I wanted to do more because I want to do some to go in my winter journals. Now I've got just a big selection of all kinds of papers drug out here. Some of them are Christmas, some of them are not, but a lot of them will go together. So we'll do some winter, we'll do some who knows, spring and fall, who knows what we'll do. But we can always put these in our stash and use them a little bit later on. But right before we get into that, I want to say thank you to a few people for helping support our channel through Buy Me a Coffee. If you want to know what that is, you can click on the link below and it'll explain it all. Now, I was told, I want to let you guys know this now, I was sent a message from Buy Me a Coffee and they said they're not accepting PayPal any longer. I don't know what that's all about. We don't set up those payments. They set them up, so I guess there's some reason why they're not, but they still accept, debit cards and credit cards, that kind of thing. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that just in case you got an email about it. I know one got an email about it and she thought I was doing it. I don't have any control over what payments they accept and what they don't. That's their little ball game. I just get the funds from when you send the money through. Okay, Dun Hamida 50, I think that's how you say it. Heather, Anna, Susan, Jan, Doreen, Peterson, Mary, Jean 2, Defunct, Connie, Catherine, Karen, Melissa, and Carol. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. We really appreciate it. That is what has got us through this year as far as being able to buy supplies and keep doing videos. We can't, as you know, we are a small company, so we try not to take any money out of the company to buy the supplies because I have to pay my employees and I have to have a little bit of money to pay bills with. So any of the money that you give us, we take that money and we buy supplies and things that we need to do more videos. So that being said, let's get into this. These are the only clips that I have right now. I don't have any silver clips, anything like that, so we're just going to use these. I'm going to pull out some of the blue ones and white ones maybe. Might even pull out a black one or two. I just have run completely out of the regular clips, and I know I can't get those back in there like they were, so we're just going to stuff them like that. These I got off of Amazon. I'll try to remember to link them below. Just a package. I don't know. Let's see. It has 60 in it. They're very inexpensive there. We may use some stamps and some Versamark ink and embossing powder too. I wanted to show you how this works because this did come in your December kit. So I wanted to show you how we use that. So let's get into this. Let's just grab something and start whacking away. I think this is the paper that came in the December kit. And I think I'm going to start off with this. And I'm not going to try to measure and get all of the little cuts straight. We're just going to cut away. See what happens here. Okay, that looks like it might be wide enough right there. Now, to get your little fishtail here, I know a lot of you know this, but any of the new guys that might not, just cut up in the center and you just guess at the center. Don't try to make it perfect. Just guess at where the center might be. You can measure if you want. And then you just cut it like that. Cut up to where you cut that mark and then cut up to where you cut that mark, and that's your little fishtail. So that's what you do to get that part. Now, let's see. I've got more. I want to put a piece of this on there, and I want to make it a little bit narrower. This came in one of my Happy Meal packages. It's beautiful paper. We'll make this one a little bit longer. Don't make them all the same length or width. You want some of them to be longer, some of them to be narrower. That's what makes it look good. So yeah, that'll work. And then let's find another piece. Now my journal is going to be mostly blues, so I'm doing a lot of blue. This is a piece of vellum. I'm just going to go ahead and do it as well. I think my winter journal is going to be like blues and whites and, you know, that kind of thing. So we may cut a lot of these and then later put them together. You know, that might be the thing to do. Just cut a bunch and then put them together. Well, let's see. I just pulled out a bunch of stuff. All different sorts. Let's see. I think I want to do a little bit of this. This is something that I had started making and I ended up not finishing. It's one of those bottoms up pockets, and I had so many already that I just decided not to finish this one. Let's try to get that doily on there. That would be pretty. So what are you guys doing? Is everybody getting ready for Christmas? Oh my goodness, it has been a little crazy around here. Little Brooklyn came yesterday, so I have some tales for you from Brooklyn. She's feeling much better, she said to say. She has been wanting a new phone for Christmas. She has just an old phone that she plays with. It's not hooked up to their phone service or anything like that. She just has an old one that's been passed down to her that she plays with. Well, she's only 9, so she had been messaging me wanting me to buy her a new phone for Christmas. Well, I don't have the heart to say no to my kids and my grandkids. I just don't. I'm a sucker when it comes to that kind of thing. So I finally told her, I said, look, Brooke, I'll have to talk to your daddy. Because I know when you buy a new phone, there's a lot of other things entailed. And so it's not just I buy a phone and hand it to her. He would have to agree to hook it up to his plan and all that kind of stuff. And I really didn't think that was gonna transpire. So I said, let me talk to your daddy and I'll let you know. So I talked to him and he said, no, not right now. I think she's still too young. I said, okay, no problem. I said, but I do have a problem with telling her that. I said, do you mind talking to her about it? Because he is really good about talking to the kids. He said, no, I'll be glad to tell her. He said, I'll explain. I said, I know she doesn't understand that, you know, all of the things that comes with a phone. And I said, I try to explain it to her, but I don't really know how to explain it to her. Because she just thinks she gets the phone and it's hooked up and it's ready to go. He said, no, I'll explain it to her, no problem. So he did. Well, she messaged me this morning after she had been over here yesterday, and she said, Nene, because we didn't mention it yesterday. She said, Nene, I didn't talk to you about it yesterday because my daddy told me not to, but I can't get a phone. Daddy said that it's too much money and I'm too young. So I guess you'll have to get me something else. She doesn't know I already have her something else. So I said, well, that's okay, baby. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I said, we'll get something else and I think you're going to like what I have you. And, you know, we'll have a good Christmas anyway. Just like, I don't know why people say I'm too young. I'm very old. And I don't know why they tell me all the time, you're too young, you're too young. Oh, is that not kids today? They think they're grown when they're little. They just think they're grown. They're ready to go. Alright, I think I'm going to cut this one and then we will kind of get started and maybe put one together or something. This is going to be a week of just leisurely crafting because I know everybody is busy and everybody has a lot to do, so we're not going to spend your time crafting. We'll do a few videos that you can watch if you want, and then you can go about doing your regular stuff. Okay. Now I think she folded these at the top just a little bit. Well, maybe she only folded one. Let's see. If we just fold one, let's maybe go in this way. Now you may notice some breaks in the videos. My camera is still cutting off at 10 minutes and I have to just start a new video. I've called and I've done everything. I don't know what that's all about, but we're going to muddle through until after the holidays, and then I may have to just break down and get another camera. I don't know. This one is very new. I've only had it about 11 months, but evidently I've worn it out. Or something has happened to it. So if you see breaks, you know what that is. That's just I'm having to restart a new video. Okay, so now I'm going to ink mine. You don't have to do that, of course, you know that. I just like it. I like the ink look when I do a lot of cutting. And this is a great way to use up some of those smaller scraps, because you know you can take any kind of scrap and do this with it. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. Okay, all you have to loop over this is just one. The rest of them you can glue to the tops. So I looped this longest one over that, and then the other ones I'm just going to glue either on the top or behind or tuck in, something like that. So we're going to go ahead and glue this one down. And I just looped it over, and you can loop it on either side depending on which way you might want your clip to come on. On this one, I wanted the clip to go on the page this way, so that's why I looped it on this side. You might want your clip to go on the other way, and if so, that's fine too. You can just flip it around and you have the clip on the other page, like you'd have it on there like this. So you can do a right-handed or left-handed clip. Okay. We're going to glue this one. I'm just going to glue them right now at the top because I just want to see how I want to lay all of these. And I don't mind my white clip. This is a 3-inch. I would prefer working with a 2-inch silver, but you know, like I said, I don't have it, so, and I don't want to run out today and get one. So guess what? We're going to use what we have. Let's see. I think I want that one on top. Yeah. I don't really mind that, so let's put that down. I'm just gluing right at the top. And you give the illusion of all of them being wrapped around that top, but they're not. You're just wrapping around the first one. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's a nice little banner. Now we need to put kind of a focal point on it, and we can go from there. So here is a ticket. That's a little bit big. We don't want to go that big. You know, we also got these stickers in our December kit, and I was thinking about putting one of those on there. There's a smaller one right there. Let's see what it looks like. It may not work, but we'll see. I want it to stand out a little bit. I don't know if this will stand out. Oh, well, that's not bad. It blends a little bit with this, but it looks okay with that. And what I'll do to kind of bring that out a little bit more, I think I'll put one of these on there. This has got some silver in there. And then we'll put a word on there, and that'll help it too. Now I cut some of these words out of the paper collection. So I thought about putting some of those right up at the top. And they're in another language, so I have no idea what they say, but I know it's got to be good. It's from Stamperia. Oh, that's cute. I like that. And then that will clip. Let's just pretend this is a page. It would clip on the page like that. Maybe at the top. And then you could tuck something else underneath. I like that. Very, very cute. Now, let me think. I'm thinking I want just a little bit of embossing on here, and I'll show you how I do that. That just gives it a little bit more texture and a little bit more sparkle. So this is what we're going to do. Take your, this is a Versamark ink pad, and I'm just going to dot it around the edges. I'm not going to worry if I'm getting it all over or just in spots. I'm just dotting it here and there. Okay, then we're going to take our embossing powder, and I do this with a file folder or something that helps it. You're just going to sprinkle the embossing paste. You're just going to sprinkle the embossing powder over where you put that. Okay, and then just dust off the excess. That looks cute. Okay, I'll lay this aside so I don't blow it everywhere, hopefully. Okay, then I have a little glass mat that I put down so that I don't ruin this. And I heat it on that glass mat. Because if you heat it on your regular surface, the non-stick craft mat, it will make it bubble up. It'll ruin it. This is a Tim Holtz heat tool. Now this is a white embossing powder, so it's basically just going to show up white, but you'll notice that it changes the colors on the edges, makes it look a little bit like snow. And it does have a little bit of a shine to it. When I get finished with this, I'll show you. I want to heat it all so it doesn't come off. Okay, so see how it just gives it that white effect on the edges, and then you can see if I tilt it, that shine. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to lay that one over there and let that cool off. But just a regular tempered glass piece is good for heating on. And then this you can put right back in your jar. That's why I like to use a file folder. You can just tilt it up there and put it right back down in your jar. Don't waste any. But we're going to use it again, so we're not going to worry too much about little pieces getting here and there. I have a piece of this just blue cardstock, and I'm going to stamp on this. Let me find my stamp block. Okay, we have a stamp block, and this is, you got some of these type stamps in your December. It could have been this one, this one, this one. I don't know. We had to get different ones because they didn't have enough of one kind, so we just got some different. They're all basically leaves and things like that. But okay, you're just going to ink that up with your Versamark, and then put that right there. And you won't be able to see that real well right now, but as soon as I put the powder on there, you will be. Okay, I think you can see just the color on there. All right, let's go ahead and put our powder on. Just give it a good coat, and then just shake off any excess. See, it coats it like that. Get that over there. Bring in our glass mat. See how much whiter that's getting when it's drying? It is so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know, can't tilt it where you can see the shine on it, but it's there. So pretty. Okay. While we've got that out, let's see if we want to do anything else as far as little stamps and things. Let's just stamp a little bit on here. See, I get started embossing and I don't know when to quit. That's my problem. Because I can just keep on going. Okay, we're going to sprinkle them with embossing powder. Cool, that looks good. Bring in your glass mat. And then let's go ahead and dry these. And you don't have to do this with these. This is just, I just wanted to add this in. And I may add a few little places and make it look like snow on some of them. Just because I'm using it for my winter journal. And it's wishful thinking on my part. I wish it would snow here. I know some of you that's got lots and lots of snow are saying you're crazy. But just a little bit of snow. See? Isn't that pretty? Alright. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Put this away and we'll... Okay, now we can go back and cut more things for this. I think I want to cut one of these. Put that on there. Okay, this may be my back one. This is long, so I'm going to fold this one over. Just going to go ahead and give it some ink. And let's see. Those are about the same length, so I'm going to cut that one off some. I don't want them the same length. Okay, let's see. That behind there. And then we just need a little short one up here on the front. Alright, let's see if this piece will look okay on here. Yeah, I think that one might work. I'm going to wrap it around a little bit just so that it doesn't look so obvious that I've stuck it to the front. And I'm going to put a little ink on here. And then we'll go ahead and start gluing. So I think I'll do this one for the other side. So I'm going to flip my little clip around to have this piece going to the right. And I'm going to glue that right there. And then I'm going to go ahead, since I have to fold this one around, I'm going to go ahead and put it on too. Just kind of center it up there. That'll work. Alright, and these will slide into the back like that. So we'll just put some glue back here. And we're not going to glue them all the way down. I'm just gluing partially. I think this is actually a piece of wallpaper that I got from someone. I don't know who. Don't remember. But there we go. And then this over here. Okay, I want to I want to cut this off a little bit more. It's a little bit long for me. There we go. And then let's go ahead and ink it. Now again, I think I will put a little bit of embossing powder around the edges of this. And that's just going to make it look like it has a little bit of snow on there. Okay. And we'll sprinkle this over. Well, now that I've started playing with this embossing powder, I don't know if I'm going to stop now. Okay. And there is another one. Isn't that neat? I love them. Love them. Thank you, Melina, for the idea. So pretty. Okay, let's grab another piece. Grab a piece of this blue. This is a piece from Betty's Custom Designs on Etsy. Her link is always below our videos because she is one of our designers. And we'll make this one, cut it off about right there. And you do not have to freehand cut these like I am. I mean, I know mine are probably not straight as they need to be, but it's just, I'm just cutting mine like this. You can do the regular cutting if you want. Okay, I think I'm going to cut this one right in two, just like that. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Now we need a little something to offset that. Maybe a little piece of this. Okay, I'm liking that so far. And you can leave it with just 3 if you want. We could probably just do those 3. That'd be fine. Could put a word or something across them. Let me think. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with a little piece of this. Just a small piece. Nope, I don't want to cover up that, so I'm going to leave it just like that. I'm going to ink around them a little bit. And then this one we're going to fold so that we can put it around the clip. Clip it like that. Put a little glue on there. Now we'll just lay these on top, just right at the top of that, so they'll look like they're wrapped around, but they're actually not. And glue those down. See, we want this one to go up under that one. Like that. Okay, there is that one, and then I think we'll put a little tiny word on there. Or maybe a number. Let's see what we got. Let's just put this one, it just says notes. It's real tiny, and that's what we need. We don't need anything big. So let's put that right up there. Like that. And there is another one. Okay, I'm going to cut some of this. This is a little bit different, but we'll just see what we can make out of this. And I don't think I want it that long, so cut that little piece off. Okay, and then we have this, and then this little bitty one. See what that looks like together. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's cute. Okay. Let's fold it around. If it'll fold. And I think I'll put this one on, maybe I'll put this one on a black one. Okay. Now, I didn't ink this, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now. And then I'll ink my other ones. Right, so let's run some glue across the top here. Just want both of these hanging off just a little bit. Don't make anything even. Just let them hang off a little bit. And this little guy, we can put him in the middle. Kind of balances it all out. Like that. Cute. I like that. Now, I'm going to put some embossing powder on this. Just because this is dark, I want to put a little bit of embossing powder on it. And then I think I'll still be able to use it in my journal, my winter journal, even though it's got a little purple in it, because I am putting so-called snow on here. Now, on embossing on vellum, you have to be very careful. It will burn it. So let's hope that I don't burn this. I have been known to burn it before, believe me. Okay, set you aside. Grab our tool here. I'm just going to hit the vellum every now and then just to hopefully get it, and I'm not going to hold it too close to the vellum. Okay, that almost looks like we put paint on it, doesn't it? Cute. I like that. And we didn't burn our vellum. We did good. Let's see. I didn't get that up there very well. Well, I didn't burn it so far, so let's see if I can do it without burning it now. And you can tell if your embossing powder is set by just touching it. Don't touch it while it's real hot, but just, first off, it changes colors. And then it won't feel gritty anymore. It'll feel real smooth. So if you see a place that you think may not be set, wait till it cools off. And then just touch it. And if it still feels gritty, then you know it's not set. But that is that. Now let's find a word that we want to put on there. And I'd like to have a word, just maybe it says winter, something like that. Let's see, I think I have a blue one in here. These came from the journal boat. I finally did remember to look that up because a lot of you have asked. They came from the journal boat. Well, we don't have winter, but let's just do snow. Maybe in the darker. Yeah, let's just do snow. Like think we'll just put that across like that, not straight. There we go. There's that one. Okay, we've got 4 finished. Okay, I think I told you you get me started on embossing and I don't know when to quit. I am going to use this stamp. This is the one that we had from Blue Fern. We're completely sold out of them now, but love, love, love this stamp. I am going to ink this up with Versamark and put it down on here. Okay. Now, a lot of people put powder on this before they stamp it, just to keep the embossing powder from going in other places. I don't do that. I've not had a big problem with it, and besides, I don't want mine to be perfect looking anyway. But if you're doing a card or something and you want it to look absolutely perfect, then you might want to do that. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Okay, let's heat that up. Oops, I forgot to put my glass mat over here, didn't I? Let me grab that real quick. I don't want to take a chance on messing up my mat here. Was that not beautiful on that blue? I love it. Oh, I love it. And I smeared mine a little bit when I stamped it because I accidentally moved it. But that's okay with me. I don't mind that. Like I said, I don't want perfect. But if you want it perfect, then just don't move your stamp when you're putting it on there. Okay, let's go with this now. I think I'm going to make one little tag out of this. And I may make it long. I don't know. Kind of undecided right now. Okay, let's cut up here. Make this one nice and long. See what that's going to look like wrapped around there. Oh, that's pretty. I don't mind that at all. So, and I know if I put anything else down there, it's going to cover that up. So, who knows? That might just be one little flag that we leave just like it is. I don't know. You can also staple these on the back if you want. This one, since it's cardstock, I might do that because it's not wanting to glue down. Just put a little staple there. Staple there. Okay. Let's see. We might put that on there. What about this little piece? Nope, that's not the right color. Okay, I think on that one, I'm going to leave it just like that. And that's going to be that one. I'm going to put a little tiny piece of book page right there. Not going to serve any purpose except I just like the looks of it up against all of that other color there. There we go. Oh, I like that. I'm going to leave that like it is. Okay, so this is what we've done. Now these, when they're embossed, they curl up a little bit, but if you just put them under something heavy, if you don't want them to curl, they'll straighten back out once they set. Alright, so there is one. Love it. There's another one. Love it too. I love all of them. Very pretty. And then this one, just a little simple one. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I'm going to have to piece like 6 videos together. This camera thing is driving me batty. I can't concentrate on what I'm doing for having to watch the camera, but that's not your problem. That is me. So we will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, please. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.